Today we're answering the question, did our short-term rental finally make a profit? We tried to film this a million times. What really got me was putting makeup on. I really didn't want to put makeup on.
But I feel like we're more so doing it for us.
Yeah.
Like we want to have a record.
We want to have
a record.
A record.
We want to have a record of how our business is doing from year to year.
Anyways, let's talk about, did we make money in Luray?
That's the million-dollar question. We've had up years, which
No,
our
we've
best
had
year was
only
last year.
down
Our
years.
best year was last year though.
Okay, so all of that came to
$11,814.
there's all our profit gone. Minus $1,000.
The biggest difference was we added a hot tub. I think it was in 2024. I think we've had the hot tub for 2 years now.
Which obviously was so expensive. It was like $10,000 almost.
Mm-hmm.
But it paid off.
So
This is a very long intro. So we're going to talk about profit, revenue, expenses for 2025. We're a little late getting this video out because, you know, we were on an HGTV show. No, really, we're just lazy.
How prideful does that sound?
We're just lazy and we didn't want to film it. I keep looking there because our cat's escaping.
Bring her back. So while Anna's
Come here.
fetching our cat Biscuit,
Come.
I have my sticky notes
Yeah.
and I wrote some numbers down. In 2024, our total revenue was $45,629.
You're saying it without me?
I sure am. And in 2024, our occupancy was 29.6%. So not that good.
In 2025, our occupancy was 44.6%.
Which automatically we made more money than the year before.
Total revenue was $62,009. The year before was
I already said that one.
$45,629. So as you can see, we made a lot more money.
Yeah, we made very roughly $14,500 more. But there's a lot of expenses owning a rental.
But this year we didn't reinvest back into the property as much, which is why we actually made a profit this year.
Yeah.
There was no hot tub. I think the only expenses we had that were big were I only went to the property once last year.
And I went twice. So we're also less in the business and we're relying on other people to handle all the dirty work.
Which is great. It's been way less stressful. I don't even check the calendar anymore. He does more. And it's probably doing fine. I used to be just every single day. How are we gonna get bookings? Our calendar is so empty. How are we gonna make money? It was so stressful. We had so many problems and all that.
Yeah.
Now people rarely message about things. What was a big problem we had this year? We had someone stay over Thanksgiving. It was a really big booking and there were lies in the house, which were super nasty, valid. But we did everything we could to try to fix it. We had our cleaner come out and clean it. And then they still said, we want all our money back, which we eventually gave to them. That was a big loss.
I think it was about a $1,900 booking. And we never want somebody to have a bad experience, and obviously they had a bad experience.
Yeah.
But what kind of stabbed us in the heart a little bit, we're not gonna fight with you, we'll refund it, just don't give us a review.
Yeah.
And they didn't give us a review, but when they said they were gonna leave, they ended up staying another 6 hours and were just using the hot tub. Well, you
didn't hate the place that much.
Yeah.
Stuff like that's gonna happen, you're not gonna be perfect. But I think overall, that was maybe the only bad thing of the year.
But I just broke down where the big ticket items, I ordered it from most expensive to least expensive. So for this house, the most expensive, you can guess it, it's the mortgage. So last year we spent $15,300 in mortgage payments. I know some of that goes to the principal, but it's kind of unseen money, but technically is value that we have. I didn't calculate that into the total revenue.
And what's our interest rate there?
It's 5.375.
That's our interest rate.
So we got that rate in 2022, and that was a bad rate back then. And that was an investment loan, so rates were in the 4% back then. So $2,856, that went to the principal, and then the rest was escrow, the insurance and the taxes, which are pretty cheap there, and then interest. The next biggest thing was cleaning maintenance, $14,648. So that's the biggest one is the turnovers, which include our hot tub cleaning, and then also in the wintertime, snow removal. That guy also cuts our grass. I think I rolled in our pest control bill too with that.
It's money well spent. We love our cleaner. Shout out, she's great.
Yeah.
It's $225 per clean, which that includes the hot tub cleaning. So it's expensive, but gotta pay it.
Yeah, there's 6 beds in the house.
Taking
a pause for Anna to get our cat again.
Come here. No.
She likes to frolic.
I don't want to go in the house. Stop it. Utilities? $3,586. That's, we're on a well. So that's electric, garbage,
Wi-Fi, garbage, electric.
and a security camera. Then repairs and supplies, $3,458. That's like, we got the mini splits cleaned, we got a wasp taken down. We just paid random people to do random projects, like replaced a shower head that was broken.
That also like goes for filling this salt in our water softener. That's like supplies too.
Yeah.
So that's
linens.
like we got a new rug, we got 2 new chairs.
Wardrobe change. What happened was my phone never had storage on it, so we were filming and then it ran out of storage, so it stopped filming, and then
Where we left off, we were talking about repairs and supplies. Let's go to, we're going to talk about, this is where our money actually came from 4 different areas.
where our money came from.
So where did our money come from? So we have 4 different ways that people can book from us. So the biggest one is Airbnb. We made a little over 41,000.
Verbo was our second place where we made the most, $10,000, almost $500. Then booking.com, that's a new one that we added, and it really filled in the middle of the weeks. So we didn't get a lot of weekend bookings from it, but like a Monday, Tuesday night that normally we wouldn't get anything. And just during like a random month, not like a high month. But we made
A little over 7,000.
which that's good for just, you know, being like, might as well add it. And then direct booking, we have like a direct booking website that's mostly for friends, maybe like a few random people from Instagram. But that was 2,000, almost 500. So that's where we made our money.
I'm gonna link in the description if you want to book it direct, you're gonna get the best rate. And probably the next best rate is booking.com, honestly.
True. Airbnb and VRBO have so many fees, it's ridiculous.
If you want to pay the worst price, book it on Verbo.
If you've been following us for a while, you know that we made this video 3 years in a row, and it's been a real roller coaster up and down. And we have tried just about everything to make this property profitable, including hiring an influencer to go to the house and post content on their social media, and having our own social media and posting pretty consistently on it and doing like ads and promotions. We've collected emails, we've sent out actual physical mail.
We even tried to change amenities like adding a hot tub and more games. We've hired a coach to help promote the listing better. And when we were at rock bottom, we even tried to sell the property.
And we failed at that too. But one of the biggest and easiest changes that we have made was getting price labs.
Before price labs, we were increasing and decreasing the rates ourselves.
Or not, because we would forget.
So often, a lot of the time, the rates were priced the same. So we missed out on those big holidays, the local events, and we were leaving a lot of money on the table.
With Price Labs, it looks at comparable properties in the area and seasonality, big weekends, holidays, and it'll change the price accordingly. But we still have control if we want control. So we can set a max and min price, we can do a base price, we can change certain dates if we want to or not. It's the best of both worlds.
Not only has it saved us time, but it's helped us maximize revenue and turn our business profitable.
If you're an SDR host like us, or a property manager, or just in the hospitality industry, we cannot recommend Price Labs enough. So use our referral code and sign up for Price Labs, see what it can do for your property. Now, should we reveal, did we make money?
We did.
We did!
So you read the number.
Oh, you didn't let me? Wow. Our profit was $14,489.
Put her there, partner.
Yay!
So that's our biggest profit by far.
Expenses were low, our revenue is higher, which equals more profit.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
A little addition, a little addition subtraction.
We can talk about our highest and lowest months.
The worst months usually are January, February, but we've tended to have better Januaries. We've just had more people like just book after New Year's.
Because the hot tub. That's why our winter has been better, because people still want to come.
Sorry if you hear our neighbors' dogs. Okay, but the biggest month was October, and the next biggest month was July.
In October, because leaf peeping season, so this is really close to Shenandoah National Park, and a lot of people come to see the beautiful fall leaves when they change, and it's very pretty.
Both of those months we made over $8,000 in total revenue. The worst month was February, followed by...
But February
was $2,475 of revenue. Probably like lost maybe $500.
Maybe not that much. A couple hundred. So that's not too bad.
The next worst month was November, And then also, that was the month that we refunded.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, so we refunded Thanksgiving that 3 or 4 days.
$2,000.
So yeah, we made $3,528 in November.
But normally that would be a higher month. I think that's all.
We're doing better.
We're doing better. To me, making $15,000 was pretty passive and not too bad. But that's backed by years of effort.
We got better each year, and we also are at a point where our 5-star reviews have built up over time. And at the beginning we had a few lower ones, which really hurt us because then you don't get shown to as many people when they're searching on Airbnb. And now we're like sitting at like a 4.94. So we're the highest we've ever been.
Yep. So if you want to book the place, I'll put a link. Here are some pictures of the property. There's lots of amenities. It's a fun area. Shenandoah National Park, Luray Caverns, just a cute little downtown. Oh, the ski resort, Massanutten. That's also why we got bookings in the winter. It's 30 minutes away. Yeah, just a fun place.
And if you're still watching, give yourself a pat on the back. You made it to the end. Thanks for sticking with us.
So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you're an investor yourself, tell us your stories, your successes, your failures, all the things we want to know. And if you're not an investor, just like this video. Okay, bye.